Johnny Depp will not play Captain Jack Sparrow again, he was asked. If Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth, would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film, correct? And he replied, that is true. So, can you explain what the beef is all about?
Well, there's the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial going on right now, and
Oh, really?
um, obviously it's a big talking point online all over social media. Yeah, so like he look, Amber Heard came out with allegations. Well, in a she made like an article. She didn't name him specifically, but she was in a marriage with him, divorced. So it was plain to be seen that she was talking about Johnny Depp. She was saying that she was in a toxic relationship, and it led to Johnny Depp losing the role of Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. It led to Disney um, cutting ties with him, and he lost the roles, and he's now fighting back to put some respect on his name and to get back to making movies, which he hasn't done in a while. And people want him to be recast back into the Harry Potter franchise, which I don't think will happen now. But people want him to come back as Jack Sparrow, and they're wondering why Amber Heard as Mera hasn't been recast when he was. And like Johnny Depp's a great actor and all this kind of stuff. But could you imagine that, like, all these allegations come out? There's no proof for them. The people who employ you just fire you without any kind of real conversations about it. They just don't want the bad PR. They don't stand by you at all. They fire you just like that. And then the other studio, Warner Brothers, does the exact same thing. I could see Johnny Depp when he makes his comeback, not to do big franchise movies again, not to work with the big studios, to do maybe low budget stuff, maybe indie type stuff, because like
Streaming?
he was yeah, he was betrayed in a way, because like they just threw him to the side, and this character that's loved by so many people around the world, especially children, just won't happen anymore. I think that Margot Robbie was attached, Karen Gillan was attached for a female reboot version.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to do well at all,
Yep.
at all. And like this case is huge. It's really really big right now, and I could see Aquaman 2 getting some bad press for her being in it, Amber Heard, and I could see it not making a billion like the first one did. I could see it making much less because we see a lot of stuff that the general audience don't care about a lot of this stuff. But I think this is an exception because this is a lot bigger than say the random kind of celebrity is
Yeah.
drunk type thing. Or
Johnny Depp is way
this
bigger than Amber Heard,
this is
and he has a
huge
huge
right
fan
now.
base.
Yeah, it's huge. So I could see we'll talk about Amber Heard in a few minutes, but yeah, Johnny Depp, I think in a way is right not to go back to Disney or Warner Brothers because they just threw him to the side. They believed her.
Yeah.
They without any really proof or anything like that. He lost his roles. His name was done. He's in a defamation trial right now to get his name back. And yeah, it's a messy situation. So I don't blame the guy for not doing it. And yes, the money would be great and all that kind of stuff for his comeback. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's just because he would get he's doing it intentionally. But otherwise, maybe he's like, no, f this. What's the point? What's the point? They contributed to giving me a bad name. Amber Heard, of course, did, but so did these studios. Just fire him.
Yeah. But to I'm not taking anyone's side, and I'm definitely not on Amber Heard's side. But to put a devil's advocate um situation here. Do you think the studios were right to fire him? And do you think they were forced to fire him? Because obviously they are in a business, and if having him in a movie affects their business, then do you think that decision is easier for them? Because for Amber Heard, you have to see that this is not a trial between who is right and who is wrong. This is a trial of Johnny Cage, Johnny Depp, defending himself against the defamation. So even the trial that the case that was in England, that was against the newspaper who called him a wife beater, right? So he was not fighting against Amber Heard even there. He was fighting against the newspaper's wrong use of the word because that's adding to his defamation, which will affect his income and all that, his livelihood. So that's what he is fighting against, right? So when he is in these cases and when Amber Heard is all that is happening, do you think it's right for the studios, not morally right, just from business point? Do you think it's right for them to actually remove him? Do you think they should just ignore the noise and keep working with him? Do you think they reacted appropriately to the results of the cases?
Well, the one he lost, labeled him as a wife beater. He lost a case, in
Yeah,
a legal case, like in the court of law. So I can understand that they probably thought, oh, this is going to get worse before it gets better. So that's maybe why
but
that's what they reacted to it.
he also didn't lose that. Look, the case for the UK one wasn't that he was proven to be a wife beater. The case was that calling him a wife beater
It was
was
okay.
actually making it worse for Johnny Depp or not, because he's already, related to that title, right? So the Sun newspaper calling him that, was that accurate or not? That was the trial. So they didn't prove that he was a wife beater. They just proved that um, using that term is not harming him more than it was already harming him. So it's not a proven thing that he did wrong things, from the court cases, I'm saying. So that's one thing to consider.
Yeah, yeah.
But he
I can
still
understand
lost.
what. Yeah, he lost it. Like if he had won it, maybe he wouldn't have been fired.
Yes.
And that's the reason Amber Heard probably wasn't fired, is because she didn't lose it. But
Yes.
like, how could you? If Johnny Depp wins this one, she could get recast
Yes.
or cut out. So yeah, I think already she will be cut out. I think that's what they're trying to do,
Yeah.
because it's not good, and there's a lot of bad stuff coming out about her and the way she acted and stuff like that, and the allegations she threw towards Johnny Depp. A lot of them kind of been proven to be not accurate in a way, because a lot of people are backing up Johnny Depp more than her. I know it's Johnny Depp is calling a lot of these witnesses and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's
The one
I,
thing
I
that
don't see
puts
it.
Amber Heard in a bad position, according to me, is the recording of her speaking to Johnny Depp, saying that you can go out and tell in public, whatever you want. Let's see if they believe you. That one thing itself just
Not good.
destroys everything else she says.
Yeah, that's why I think there's gonna be a bad reception around Aquaman 2
Yeah.
if things get worse and worse here, because it is a big trial. A lot of people know about it, and she's in it, and she was a big part of the first movie. But yeah, I think Johnny Depp, he's just trying to get his name back. He's trying to he's been
Yeah.
building a case the last 4 or 5 years. He's a smart enough guy. His lawyers seem to be doing pretty good for him right now. But yeah, he was labelled, like the UK trial. They made it okay. They said it was okay for him to be called a wife
Yeah.
beater. They didn't say it was accurate information that he was, but they said there's nothing wrong with saying it,
Right.
because yeah. But that's what kind of lost in the role, and it's disappointing in a way, because he's a great actor. I want to see him in movies, but yeah, I can see him standing up for himself, not wanting to do Disney movies anymore, or Warner Brothers movie. Like, just do streaming work for Netflix, Apple TV, work with Tim Burton, people he trusts, people he knows, but not these big franchises, because they had contributed to it in a way,
Yeah.
But then again, they could come up, here's 50 million. Can we make a Pirates movie? And he could do it, and it would be a great comeback story. But
Yeah.